Good morning. Hi, Pastor Nathan Decker with your hashtag Better Together devotion for today. And this week I want to focus on reading the Psalms and maybe perhaps even reading them as a community of faith, reading them the way that Jesus called us. One of the things that's unique about the book of Psalms is that more than any other book within the entire Bible, Jesus, when Jesus walked the earth, quoted from the book of Psalms. He seemed to love the idea of quoting from the hymnal. You see, the Psalms for our whole biblical text, for the library that we have as a book of faith, the Psalms is our hymnal. It's the hymnal for the ancient people, the Hebrews. It was with them through the rise of the kingdom of David and all of the beautiful things that happened before the exile. It was there with them during the exile, and during the hardships and the hard, difficult times. It was there after the exile, when they returned from Babylon, when they returned and was able to celebrate with praise and in thanksgiving. And in the Psalms, there's a lot of flow with emotion and things. It's no wonder that out of all the biblical texts, Jesus quoted from that, because Jesus was fully human, meaning he fully had all the emotions that we have, all of the feelings, all that we have when we sing certain songs, when we lift up God within certain songs, all of that is there. And the Psalms provide that for us. You know, one of the interesting things that most people don't realize is that when folks came to these shores, the American experience of faith, the first book we ever published wasn't the Bible. It was a hymnal. It was the Bay Psalm Psalter. It was a book specifically for singing of the Psalms. St. Augustine said, "She who sings prays twice," knowing that there is some kind of connection between not just when we sing with our voices and the words that we're using, but also there's something about music. Scientists have talked about how in our mind, our brain is wired differently. If you want to remember something, use music. So this week, we're going to focus on the Psalms. Psalms that provide music for the journey, psalms that provide teaching and wisdom, songs that provide for us assurance that God is with us, songs that provide moments for us to express our angst, our feelings of fear in the dark times. Songs are there. If you are having difficulty with your faith walk, if you're having a moment of trouble or something, I challenge you to find a song. And it doesn't even have to be a religious song. It doesn't have to be a hymnal, for crying out loud. It doesn't have to be any kind of song, but find a song that expresses what you are feeling. Because sometimes within the expression of what is within us, that's why we love music so much. There's the ability that the songwriter and the musicians have to capture what we can't quite put words to, but it's there in our emotions. Somehow, by releasing that, it helps us. It helps us to offer thanksgiving and praise. It helps us to be joyful and happy. It helps us to express the moments when we're angry and frustrated. It helps us to express when we're sad and feeling loss. Listen to music today in a way that you want to be, in a way that challenges you and carries you and connects you to God. Because through the songs, through the Psalms, through the way that Jesus quoted them, we find we're better together. Amen.